on this computer.
I'm hitting record.
Oh my gosh.
Hello.
Tuesday the 13th of April. April's like half over. I mean, this seminar year is going to be over in 2.5 months, you guys.
Nora, where you at, girl? I haven't been tracking you. I know you track you.
Yep. I just ordered my ring.
Can't hear you. You sound like you're in a. What's the deal with that?
I'll be right back. I'm gonna try something else.
There's Bobby. Bobby, did you get a haircut?
She did.
New hair.
It is very cute, Bobby.
Looking good. Nora's coming back on, I guess.
Yeah, poor thing. She's got. I don't know if she did a Bluetooth earphone. If that would the sound would go through it rather than the sound on her computer. I don't know.
It sounds like she's in water.
I don't know. All right, we're waiting for Nora to come back on and tell us where she is for the seminar year. And we've been talking the last couple of weeks about here she is. She's back in. Well, I'll just stop and I'm gonna let Nora. Okay. Hey, Nora.
I'm back.
Oh, you are.
Oh, that's better.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm on my iPad now. I don't know why my laptop doesn't work, but
anyway.
Yes, I'm still on target. I ordered my ring literally about 10 minutes ago.
Which one?
I'm going for the blue one.
Good.
It just caught my eye for the first. I was like, you know what? I'm just going for it. So the blue one. But I'm still on target. As long as I keep chipping away the way I am, we should be fine.
Oh, totally. Don't doubt that. Listen,
yep.
I love that, and for those of you who don't know, Nora has done Queen's Court of Sales since your very first full year in Mary Kay, right? You went to seminar. I remember meeting you for the first time with your husband and your daughter, and you were a newbie, brand newbie. Had Susan, you'd met her, right? But you didn't know her very well. No, okay, that's right.
No, we met there.
That's what I thought. And came back the next year and did Court of Sales, and you've done it how many times now has it been?
7?
7.
Is it 7?
Crazy.
I don't even know. I got to go count my little throne.
He was just going to do it for the discount for her. And
yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm not doing a party. No. Yeah.
But Susan said this word, and Nora nodded absolutely. Tracking is the key to achieving anything in this business. You must track. And Ginny Hinkle, give her a round of applause, because I saw she turned in 3 weeks worth of weekly summary sheets. So good for you doing that. You guys, you don't know where you are, you don't know where you've been, and you sure don't know where you're going if you're not writing it down and you're not looking at it. And and there's not been one big goal that I haven't worn out pads and pads of paper. It's just, I keep calculating and recalculating. It's fun. When we were working on the cruise, it was just, that's fun to have a big goal that you're tracking and you're watching and you know your numbers and you know exactly what you need to do. So if you don't have that going on right now, then pick something to achieve by the end of the year. And this is not our topic tonight, but I just decided to get on it before we get on our topic.
Preach it, girl.
Pick something that you want to accomplish by June the 30th, and then figure out how to do it. And now, on to our topic tonight. And Susan, I'm turn it over to you.
That's fine. This topic kind of came about organically because, as many of you know, I got my real estate license a little while back. Something that my husband Reggie and I are doing together. I'm really having fun with it. And on Saturday, I had my very first listing appointment. I've sold houses, taken people who are looking to buy, but this was somebody who wanted to list their home to sell. So I drove 45 minutes in the downpouring rain, and the husband wasn't there, but the wife was. And 33 years in Mary Kay, we know how to meet people. We know how to put people at ease. And she showed me around her house, and I had some very strong opinions about what needed to be done to make this house ready to sell. And when we finished looking through the house, she said, so what's your commission? What are you going to charge me to sell your house? And I explained to her what it was and what I would be doing for her for this commission. Okay. And she, bottom line, said, well, we know this other guy who'll list it for a whole lot less. He listed our house before. And I said, oh, the time that it didn't sell? And she said, well, the market back then was terrible. I go, yeah, I sold my house during that year. It was a rough market, but you know, you're telling me that you want somebody to come in who didn't sell it the first time. And I'm telling you all these things that I can do for you to sell it in less time for a better price with no inconvenience. And bottom line, I left there, I said to her, there are discount agents, but it's discounted efforts. And if they won't defend their value as an agent, how will they defend the value of your home? Well, she goes, well, I'm just going to have to go with the cheaper guy. So I said, that's fine. Because bottom line, I'm worth more than that. Heck, my drive out there in the pouring rain was worth more than that. And as I left, the husband pulled in and he goes, I'm so sorry for being late. He goes, why don't you sit down? Tell me what you told my wife. So as I sat down and told him all the things I could do for him, he turned to his wife. He goes, why would you want that idiot that sold it, to try to sell it last time, to sell our house? Look at all that she can do. So bottom line, I don't know if I'll get the listing on that house, but I walked away with peace, knowing that I was not going to cut my commission and my profits right out of the gate for someone who was a cheapskate. And so it was ironic that afternoon I saw a post come through Facebook that said, are you lowballing your business to satisfy cheap people? And I was really just kind of proud of myself. I don't know what these people do. They're not ready to list their house until June, so there's plenty of time to think about it. But it hit me on how similar the two businesses are and how quick we are sometimes to give somebody a discount or throw a ton of free product to something. And I'll be really honest, you guys, I don't appreciate when the time when the company made it so, what's the word I'm looking for? When they discounted it to where we could order products so cheaply and the earned discount privilege. Now, I know that's a good thing. It's a good thing for a whole lot of people. But if you are holding parties and you are servicing your customers, have you ever needed the earned discount privilege? No. And I feel like it dumbed it down and it cheapened what we do. And I think that we have to really stand firm on what we offer and the value that we provide to our customers. So it was just kind of funny that the real estate appointment brought it all full circle back to Mary Kay. Like, I don't need to discount my product. I don't need to give away the store to get somebody to hold a party. I think that what I offer is of a tremendous value to my customers. And so I thought we would talk tonight about that value. What do we offer to people? Why would people want you as their Mary Kay consultant? Are you just a wholesaler? Here, let me let Tanya in. Are you just a wholesaler? Have we become that? Have we gotten to that point in Mary Kay where everything is just how cheaply somebody can get it, or signing people up just for the discount? Or are we really offering a service that people can appreciate? So, Teresa, I'm going to pass it off to you.
Yeah, I've had that thought so many times and had that discussion with many consultants over the years. I don't discount hardly at all unless I have closeout stuff like twice a year, holidays and maybe a spring or summer sale, clearance sale. And it's all stuff that it's not any regular line product normally at all. I don't discount. What I do is I give them, first of all, I give lots of gifts with purchase, lots of samples. They love that. But I give so much of me when they buy products from me that they see they love that. They love me. My goal that for me, and you've heard me say these words, I want to add value to every woman that comes in my path. So they're not just buying the best skincare on the market. They've got the best consultant. I would buy from me. I would want me as a consultant. And you sometimes need to stop and ask yourself, would you want you as a consultant? I mean, I will do cartwheels to get them their product within that day if I can, or the next day. That's just almost 90% of the time. That's just the way I work. I had a customer the other day say, "You're faster than UPS," because she ordered
Tell
one.
me I'm Jimmy John's. You're better than Jimmy John's.
She orders it one day. She has it for 9 o'clock the next morning. And I'm blessed because I really do have a wonderful business partner, my husband, because he likes to run errands and make deliveries. But if it doesn't work for you, you might have somebody in your life that you could pay to do that and get their product to them that fast. They're not going to buy from anybody else when they're getting that kind of service, when they know how much you care, when they know how passionate you are about your products, when they, you get to know their family and their sister. And I've got most of my clients, I actually see in social opportunities, when we have social opportunities. And if I am getting together with them at some restaurant or something, I can't tell you how many texts or calls I get doing that. Would you bring me 2 moisturizers and one of those finishing sprays? So I'm constantly meeting girls or friends or whatever for lunch and taking their Mary Kay to them at those things. It's just, you don't get that at the Clinique counter. You don't get that at Estee Lauder counter or anything else. I mean, you don't get to, the woman behind the counter doesn't care what you buy, just that you buy something, and she isn't going to know who you are when you come back in. And so when Susan mentioned this, and I thought that's such a good topic, and the first thing that just popped in my head is, because the products sell themselves, and it used to be sell the sizzle. No, sell your sizzle. Sell what you're hot. When you're working with a new client and you tell her all that you're going to be able to give to her, and the kind of service that she can expect from you. And when you do that, it commits you, and you'll live up to that. And when you're doing that, then all the rest of the things in your business start to fall into place, because that customer is going to tell this customer. I mean, without really reaching out and really working, to build my customer base, I haven't really focused on that as much as I really have needed to in the past year. But I guess I don't need to, because I get 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 new customers almost every single month, either by word of mouth, a referral, or somebody I've met out and about, and I give her a sample or a card or whatever. So I get new customers just because I love what I do, and I want people to know about it. And I wear Mary Kay on my sleeve. Literally, I wear Mary Kay on my sleeve, because when I'm out and about, many times I've got Mary Kay clothes on. I'll wear the Mary Kay warm-up jacket. I'll wear something Mary Kay. I carry a tote, whatever. Advertise yourself. If you're just so passionate about your product and want to understand it and know it and be able to teach it and train it and have your customers think you're just the bomb.com, you will grow a business. That's it. I mean, it's just that simple. When you do that, you can't do that one week and not do it the next 3 weeks. And, and you can't, it has to be consistent. But I had somebody in my home. I'll tell 2 quick stories and then back to you, Susan. But I had somebody in my home, actually an appraiser, going through all this fun stuff, all this fun real estate stuff. Anyway, but she came in my office, and she was looking at all my plaques, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, I'm just going to be able to tell people I know some big Mary Kay muckety muck." I want people to walk in my house and know what I do. Even if you're not what you would say, but have a Mary Kay place. Have people know that's who you are. That's part of who you are. It's not who you are. I don't mean it that way. You all understand what I mean. People know that you and Mary Kay go hand in hand, and the rest of your life, and that you meld and you mix Mary Kay in your life. The last story that I'm going to tell you is, and this just comes back home because this is why I do Mary Kay, is I had a consultant in my unit 25 years ago, And she was in it for quite a while and did well with it. And then, as some people do, they just kind of fade out with it. And we've had a good relationship. And she's bought Mary Kay from time to time through the years, but admittedly, she hasn't taken good care of herself. Her husband got very, very sick over the last few years. He lost a leg to diabetes, and then he died of a heart attack about 8 months ago. And I called her and told her I was really sorry. I'd heard about Sam, and she, broke down. We talked a little bit. One of those relationships that never ever ends, even though it might have been 6 years since I've seen her or talked to her, because of Mary Kay, strictly because she knows I'm the real deal, and who I am and what I represent. So anyway, long story short, she called me the other day and she said, I need to start taking care of myself. And I said, good for you. I said, yes, you do. And she said, what do I need? And I said, you need the repair set. She said, fix me up. And I said, well, I just sold my last one. I actually sold 5 repair sets in a week. And again, I was not out. It just happened. So I said, I'm gonna have to ship it to you. And so I said, it's gonna take a couple days. And I said, I hate that because I'd love to have you working it right now, but that was okay. The anticipation for her was wonderful. And anyway, she took a picture of the UPS truck leaving her house. And then she sat up, and if you go to my personal profile page, she just did it tonight. She set the repair set up, took a picture of it, and said she was excited about pampering herself again and thanking me. You guys, I just got cold chills. That's why I do what I do. And that's why for 32 years, I've loved what I do, because we do have a difference have an opportunity to make a huge difference. Okay. Back to you, Susan.
That was awesome. We're done. Well, I would love to get your all's feedback too, but what I was thinking today is that, as I mentioned earlier, you have product on hand, deliver. I hate if I have to make somebody wait more than 24 hours. I love our CDS. I love being able to do that, certainly, but I still like to package it up and put tissue paper in the bag and spritz it with a fragrance and drop it off at her door. And they've become as used to that as I am particular about it. I want to make sure that they get it quickly. And this is a good segue into the fact that we have the preferred customer program. The deadline is Saturday, the 17th. So don't miss that. It's where the company is your virtual assistant, and they can get that beautiful, what do we call it? The quarterly beauty magazine, a complimentary beauty magazine. And I put on our post today, you want them to have that in their hands and in their beach bag this summer for other people to see them looking through it. It is a magazine. It is a catalog. So make sure that you don't miss the PCP deadline. We guarantee that if they don't love it, we will exchange it or refund it. I had a customer who started on the clinical solutions. She just had a whole lot of difficulty with it. All my other clients are loving it, but I had one who was just having an issue, and you could just, she goes, I hate to contact you and tell you I'm just not really loving it. And within just probably 12 hours, I was at her door replacing it, had already refunded it on ProPay or whatever, and she's happy as a clam. So we have no issue with that. Mary Kay sent me a brand new clinical solutions. It's no big deal. And I gave Jade the old one.
Yeah. I when people return stuff, sometimes it's not even big.
These are people that I trust. They don't have cooties, you know? So
me, exactly. It's wonderful.
Which, speaking of, Jade was having a lot of this mask knee. It was really broken out. And every time she came home, it was, I didn't want to point it out, but my peaches and cream girl was really broken out. And I had read online and through Facebook that acne can be cleared up by the retinol. So she took this set. Her skin, she has like one little pimple. It's crazy how great this product is. So anyway, that guarantee, the exchange or the refund, we give makeovers that are complimentary. I mean, I did a bride the other day and her 2 little girls. It was free, so you got to stop and think what your time is worth, what all of those things add up to. So I'm like Teresa, I don't have a ton of sales. Once in a while, like when Clinical Solutions came out, it was like the first 10 people got it for 99. Okay, well that creates some excitement and some enthusiasm. Next month I'll have my annual birthday sale. It's May 19th, so mark your calendar. But May 19th is my birthday, so it's 19%. I've done this forever. 19% off of anti-aging products, 10% off of everything else. And it's like from May 12th, which is Mary Kay's birthday, to May 19th, which is mine. It just happens to be a really good time frame. And I'll sell a ton of product. But the rest of the year, it's not until my open house when there's a clearance table or some special thing. So I think we're preaching to the choir here. You guys get that, but nothing makes me crazier than somebody who signs up as personal use and they give the world their discount. Like, what are you doing? You know, let people experience the great service that we have, that Mary Kay herself taught us to have. It wasn't to be a wholesale club. It was to serve and care about people. And so when you think about all of that, the trust that they have in you, all that you know about the product, you are of value, definitely. So I'd like to know any comments from you all that you feel, you know, have you had someone tell you how much they appreciate you, or do you agree with us tonight? Do you feel differently about, you feel like you have to have a lot of sales, or what are your comments? Nora, chime in there, girl.
Yeah, no, I hate giving sales, and I hate when I have a new consultant that doesn't feel comfortable charging full price. Like, I don't give anybody a discount. My mom won't take it. If my mother won't take a discount, then nobody gets a discount. That's just my flaw. I don't have a friends and family discount. I'm sorry. Your birthday is the only time that I do, and I do a big birthday sale. Like I might retweak it a bit because I think it might be too much that I'm giving away on their birthday, but that's the only time. I don't do any other discounts. And you drilled that into me, which I know, and I appreciate it, because I remember one other time when we first moved here, I was trying to work with a realtor and trying to get in and have her buy all the satin hands. And I kept coming up with this, well, buy 5 and get at this price, buy 10 and get this price. And I remember you saying, why? Doesn't matter how many they buy. This is the price. Why are you doing that? And it finally hit me. Like, yeah, why? I don't know. So yeah, I don't discount at all.
Yeah, when I was told a long time ago that if you discount our products on a regular basis, it's as if you are saying, yeah, I think we cost too much too. No.
Yeah.
You know, so that always hit home with me. So anybody else?
Thoughts, questions?
Reactions?
I think tonight was just a good reinforcement of how much value we do have.
Yeah.
And that, I mean, we just kind of, I shouldn't say we, I do just kind of take it for granted, because that's just how I run my business. And, you know, like last week I had a customer, she had just moved and had thrown all of her glamour away. And, you know, COVID has happened. She hasn't needed it. Well, she got invited to a wedding for Saturday. She calls me on Monday. So I'm praying all the way there that I have everything she needs, which I almost did. But at any rate, you know, she's 45 minutes from here. I took actually an hour and a half from here. And I took the ride. And like, you're coming all the way here? I said, yes, I'd be happy to come there. Spent the afternoon with her, saw her new house, played with the horses, and then drove back home. But she bought almost $250 worth of stuff, and was so appreciative that I, A, drove all the way out there, and B, had it that she was ready for Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
And that one happy customer will lead you to so many other people. Just like we had this conversation, if you go in a restaurant and they have the best food in the world and the service is horrible, you will not go back, and you will tell your friends not to go.
That's right.
But if you go to a good restaurant and the service is impeccable, you will tell all your friends you have to go there, because honestly, the food's going to be great, but the service is critical, and that's the part that we play. And it becomes a game with me. just to give that good a service that to make them smile, to make them, feel like, I'm just giving them the world. And so they don't mind what they pay for the products. They don't care, because they're getting great products and they're getting me. And I can even, that used to be part of my around the table script, we have 5 steps to our basic skincare, and I'm the 6th. You remember that, Susan?
I'm your gift with purchase.
Exactly. I'm your gift with purchase.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's true. It really is. It's not just, something we say. It's something that we follow through with, because it's the golden rule. And I treat people and I serve people the way I want to be treated and be served. And that's what Mary Kay taught us. Thank you, Mary Kay.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. I found a really good quote to wrap things up tonight. It says, if you don't know your own value, somebody will tell you your value, and it'll be less than you're worth. So, it felt good to me the other day to walk away without the listing, because I knew that if I had immediately cut my commission, I would resent that person. Every time I drove 45 minutes out there to restock their listing papers or whatever it was, I would have been bitter about it. And I know I'm worth more than that. I basically said that at the table. I'm worth it. I'll give you everything I got, and we'll sell your house in, for a maximum price and less time and less convenience, or at the most convenience, less inconvenience. And if they don't see me for the value that I am, good luck. Good luck. But I don't have to service somebody like that. And you don't either. If somebody's always coming at you, well, can't you make me a better deal? No, I am the deal. I'm the real deal.
Exactly.
And if you have me, you are lucky to have me as your consultant. That's the mindset you have to have, not in an arrogant way, but know your value and don't ever discount you.
Absolutely.
How's that?
Amen. Thank you, Tanya. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. Love hanging out with you on Tuesday nights, and 2 weeks left in this month. Where will you be at the end of April? And, where are you headed to the end of June? And give that some thought. And if you need us, call us. We're here.
We're here.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Love y'all.
Bye.
Good night.
Night.